Captain America, Brave New World. Starring Anthony Mackie as Sam Wilson, who is now donning the shield as Captain America. Even though he still has his Falcon wings, but a new costume and cooler wings. This film is getting a lot of bad reviews. Now, I'm not going to say every Marvel film is good. No. Even though I like a good majority of them, I'm not saying they're all good. Namely, 2015's Fantastic Four and Spider-Man 3, to name a few, were pretty bad. And I went into this movie expecting it to be terrible, and expecting me to give this a real bad review. Comes to find out, I didn't think it was all that bad. Is it flawed? Yeah, on some levels it is. But it doesn't get away from but it doesn't overshadow the plot in many ways. It doesn't. It has a few moments where it's flawed, but it doesn't make it terrible. Doesn't make this film terrible, and no, it doesn't. Now, if you've seen a Marvel film, you've seen them all, because this plot could be no different. But this movie does answer a question from another Marvel film. What happened to this particular character? Whatever came of him. I won't say who that person is. You probably know who he is, but I'm not going to give it away anyway. And I'm sure Marvel fans are going to be glad, because the questions are finally answered. What happened to this particular character? And if you haven't seen The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, you probably won't know who Isaiah Bradley is. Played by Carl Lumbly, is a soldier from World War II who was given the super soldier serum but didn't become a Captain America. You think Steve Rogers was the first? Nope. And he basically is a mentor to Sam Wilson and Juan Torres, played by Danny Ramirez, who is basically the new Falcon, and he's basically Captain America's sidekick, and he's very charismatic, and him and Mackie do play off each other pretty well. And action scenes are pretty good. I mean, it's not just an action film. Mackie gives a good performance. And let's not forget Harrison Ford as General Ross, who's now the president. Who's replacing William Hurt, who sadly passed away from cancer a few years back. And I gotta say, Harrison Ford really gives a great performance as a man haunted by his own mistakes. And he really wants to make up for them. And he plays it pretty well. He tries to stay in control as the president, and he realizes he made too many bad deals, and he really dug himself into a big hole. And and everybody else does pretty well. And let's talk about the Red Hulk. Does he make an appearance? Oh, does he ever? And he makes quite an impact when he does make an appearance. I won't say when he turns up, but when he does, he really shines. And I got to say something about Sam Wilson as Captain America. And even though he doesn't have the super soldier serum, he holds his own well in a fight. I mean, he shows. He really shows that Captain America is more than just a super soldier. It's more than just a serum. It's about the kind of person you are and what you stand for. And I'm not gonna say who it is, but another Marvel character makes an appearance. You'll know him when you see him, but of course you'll know him. And I like to say, even the brief appearance he's in, he really shines well. So I'm going to say Captain America gets a 9 out of 10. It's pretty decent. Bye-bye.